Bungie has commented on the official announcement of Halo Studios going with Unreal Engine 5 for the next Halo projects and games. This is really exciting. Marcus Lehto is the one who directly quoted and talked about what they said in the video, and also talked about, well, maybe it wouldn't be redundant to make a Halo 1 remake, which clearly, from Project Foundry to me anyway, especially given the classic looking armor, the world itself here, it all looks like it's going to be a Halo 1 remake, possibly releasing in 2026 for the 25th anniversary of Halo 1. Now, why that is pure speculation, we did hear rumors about this being the case this summer, so it's not actually a huge surprise that we saw this the other day, right? So Marcus Lehto is the father of Master Chief. He is someone that became an art director for Halo 1, 2, and 3. He made contributions. He basically is a co-creator of the Halo universe, the one that we really loved and cared about back in the Bungie days, right? So we actually have Ryan McCaffrey back in June when these rumors were coming up that a Combat Evolved Anniversary remaster was coming up. It was going to be a complete remake, including new timelines and stuff like that, possibly just including tons of new stuff, including multiplayer. But Ryan said this seems redundant, right? I just don't get why you would do this. Well, Marcus, ex-Bungie, said, what if cut missions, weapons, characters, and storyline elements were reintegrated along with more contemporary core mechanics that improve gameplay while remaining faithful to the original? I love the way that he phrased that. I really hope that he joins Halo Studios as a lead something, if not just the studio head. I hope Joseph Staten actually goes to Halo Studios at some point, like he was, like the campaign lead for Halo Infinite that last year development, which unfortunately probably didn't do too much. But Marcus did comment on this whole announcement the other day. He said, good to see the new and familiar faces building the Halo team. Chris Matthews is an excellent choice for Studio AD. The explorations look fantastic. And regarding that, they're talking about, this huge open world that obviously I think they're going to go in the direction of, this isn't directly for a Halo game as we know, but it's for a research project to see how they can make a Halo game basically. And they said would be good if we had some OG Halo there. And Marcus said, I think Pierre's comment at 5:55 on the video explains why I or other OGs would likely never be considered to help, even if I agree that Halo needs to make some bold changes moving forward.
Halo Infinite was the last remnants of how we made Halo games in the past. That was our recipe. And what we're doing right now, we're changing that recipe.
Basically, he said they're changing the recipe on how they make Halo games, which, why in some ways is exciting because it is formerly 343 that said that, even though it is basically at this point a completely new company. The leadership that ruined Halo 4 and 5 and Infinite, the people aren't even there anymore. But I think that Marcus is being a little bit too skeptical here. I would hope that they're open to you. I mean, we have stories and reports of them rejecting brutally Bungie people and not wanting any of them at 343. And I think there's a lot of evidence on how they said and talked about the games in studio back in the day in Vidocs that it was pretty clear that they were more worried about their vision and their legacy as a studio. It felt all egotistical and less so about and kind of almost going to war with what Bungie was. They didn't want to be thought of as Bungie. They wanted to be something better than Bungie, which is unfortunate because, well, they ruined Halo, didn't they, a little bit. Anyways, Marcus continues to say, in reply to these comments, was Chris old guard? I can't remember. No, he's new to Halo. Chris was my studio AD art director, I think, at Ridgeline and Battlefield. He is awesome. So, even though we don't have specifically Marcus Lehto or other old Bungie people working on the next Halo game or games or projects or this research project at the moment, it's nice to have Marcus's approval. Maybe he's just being nice, but it's good to see that someone that he worked closely with is excited about him working on the next Halo game, right? indeed, it does feel like classic P&W. Yeah, Pacific Northwest he's talking about. And this to me looks very similar to like the Halo 1 area. But they talked about these assets actually being used. That's why they don't want to call it a tech demo, because these assets, they say, are going to be used in future projects like games, right? So to me, that's very exciting. Doesn't necessarily mean this area is going to be used, but it looks just like Combat Evolved's like first mission on the ring, right? To me. But anyways, it's just exciting to see that Marcus is talking about all this stuff, and I think that this is kind of a little teaser. This was back in June of this year, by the way. What if cut missions, weapons, and characters and storyline elements were to be present? Would you guys think it would be worth it to see a Halo 1 remake from the ground up that plays very differently but also the same, right? I just love the way he put it. Improve gameplay while remaining faithful to the original, right? How do we do that? I feel like they need to get on a call with Marcus and ask him how the hell they do that in a way that fans enjoy. So you guys let me know. I'll see you in the next one soon. Peace.